Hey everybody, Abraham here. I want to talk to you about the Joe Biden President Trump 2020 debates. The first debate, today's date is September 30th. It is currently 5:56 in the morning. The debates happened like 8 hours ago or 9 hours ago or something. But I'm sick with pneumonia, so I fell asleep before the debates came on the TV. So I woke up about 1 in the morning. I had to watch them on the internet. I watched the whole hour and a half long thing. And then after I was done, look at that. Wow, that's incredible how they just take a snippet of something and then create a whole entire story around 5 seconds. Look at that. Look, watch. They'll say something that's like 1 minute long, less than 1 minute. Oh my God, he's crazy, bro. Look, shut the hell up, dude. Yeah, dude. What? What's going on, dude? Oh my God, yeah, I'm the boss, I'm the dude here. And then rearrange everything that was just said. Right there. Not showing the context of what happened after, or what happened before, or the actual question, or the atmosphere of what's going on within a 10-minute time frame. Nope. Let's show a 1 minute snippet, something that's only 1 minute long, and let's create an entire narrative that reshapes what actually happened into something that we want to talk about. Okay, so that's what they do. So, as I said, I fell asleep. I'm sick with pneumonia, passed out, woke up, debates are over, had to watch it online. And then after I watched the whole thing, I came and I watched TV and I wanted to hear what the commentators said about it, what they think about it. I think it was 55-45 in favor of Trump. It was about even, but Trump did a smidgen better, like a tiny bit better, okay? And so I went and I watched Fox, and Fox, the Republicans were saying about the same thing. They were saying, yeah, it was an even fight. Joe's dementia wasn't, flaring up tonight. He sounded pretty clear. His ideas were okay. Trump was very fearsome, went out strong, and they had a huge fight about it. And it seemed about even, but Trump had a little bit of edge over him. And then I was like, all right, I want to turn it to, a liberal Democrats. What do they say about the debate? So I turn here on MSNBC, and my TV is pretty cool, but right now I'm really pissed off about it because when you pick a show, right? You can pick one of these channels, right? When you pick it on, my TV automatically starts recording what you're watching, right? And you have these buttons here. It's like play and pause and rewind, right? And you can say you're like, oh, I want to watch that again. So you'll pause it, right? You can pause it. And it has this timer here of how long you've been watching this channel. So you can rewind it. Okay, this is very important what I'm about to show you. So you can rewind it, and you can see what they said 5 minutes ago, right? And you see what they're going on about it, and you can fast forward it back up to the time where it's the current moment, okay? But something happened, and I wanted to show you guys something really crazy. I'm pausing it because I don't even want to look at this crap anymore. I've been staring at the screen for a half hour trying to make this video. Because a half hour ago, about an hour or something ago, I was trying to make this video that I'm making now, but my TV went mental, dude, and it wouldn't stay paused. Like how I have it paused right here. It didn't do that. And it went mental and messed up the whole thing and turned off the timer that I had on here an hour ago when I changed the channel to this because I wanted to hear what the Democrats had to say about the debate. And I swear to God, bro, this is not made up, and you can research this later on, because I didn't even know what the name of the show is, but it's that dude right there. That guy right there. And his name is, his show's called The Beat, and his name is Ari Melbourne, right? And I tried to find the clip of what I saw, the craziness I saw when I turned on this channel. It started recording, and as soon as I turned it on, started recording the time. And there was him, there was this dude right here in this corner. I can tell you what it is, so if you ever see this clip, you'll know which clip I'm talking about. It might be published on NBC.com in a couple days. It's that guy, it's the show host, the host of the show right here. Then there's a black guy, right? And he has a suit and a tie on. Then there's a black chick right here in the third section, and she's pretty hot. Okay, let's be honest. She's really hot. And there's a white guy who really doesn't say anything. He just sits there like a statue, okay? And so there's 4 sections on the TV. There's the host, a black dude, a black chick, and a white dude, okay? I swear to God, bro, I watched the whole debate. I didn't hear anything about racism too much. I didn't hear about supporting of the KKK and all this. And I gotta tell you, dude, the black dude that was right here, okay, that was in the second section, he said, these were his exact words, pretty much. It's almost not verbatim, but this is exactly what he said. He said, this isn't a dog whistle, this isn't a mess up or whatever. Trump literally said that if he doesn't win the election the way he likes it, he's telling white supremacists to go out in the streets and kill people. That's exactly what the black guy said. That's in the second section. He literally said that. He said, Trump said for the white supremacists to go out and start killing people. That's what he said. The black commentator for the MSNBC for the Democratic side. He literally said that on national television. And I was trying to catch it on this recording for this video, but my TV went mental. So if you see the clip, you will actually see that he said that. And why is that important, dude? It's because they're totally brainwashing people to believe shit that is not real. Trump never said anything about... Trump denounced all racist people, and he says the truth of what it actually is. So if you're a Democrat, or even if you're a far... left liberal, and you're watching my video, you're watching this video right here, I want to show you something, and I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to help you see how these news media outlets manipulate you, brainwash you, and make you believe total lies, dude. So I tried to look up the clip where it had the 4 people in the section talking, commentating, and the black guy says, oh my God, bro, Trump just stood up and said that that if he doesn't win the election in the way he wants, he's going to have he urges white supremacists to go out and start killing people. That's literally what the guy said on TV right here on MSNBC, but my TV went mental and I can't show the clip right now, but you can go look it up for yourself. It's called The Beat. It's called The Beat with Ari Melber. Ari Melber, right there. You can pause it and go look this stuff up. So when I heard him going mental like that, I was like, oh my God, bro, did he really just say that about the president? That the president is a white supremacist, and that the president said during the debate that that if he doesn't win the election the way he wants, that he's going to have white supremacists go out and start killing people. The black guy just said that on TV. That black guy's being clearly racist and he's lying, bro. And he's straight up making up lies about the president. So, I'm going to get rid of this screen because I don't need it anymore because I can't find the clip. But you can look it up for yourself. It happened at this date. Okay? Because I saw it on the TV at like 3 in the morning after I woke up. So, I put on here, Trump is asked to denounce white supremacy during the debate. And I wanted to see, because I was going to show that dude straight up lying and saying that the president wasn't going to denounce, that he didn't denounce white supremacy, and that if he didn't win the election the way he wanted, Trump is going to have white... He said that. He didn't say, this is how I feel about it. He said that the president said that he was going to get up and have white supremacists kill people in the street. He said that's what the president said during the debate. He said, the black commentator from MSNBC said, the president got up and the president said out of his own mouth, if I don't win the election the way I want to, I'm going to have white supremacists go out and start killing people in the street. The president never said that, bro. You're lying. You're brainwashing people with lies. So I looked up the actual part about the white supremacist question, and I want to see it for myself. And if you listen specifically, if you pull it apart and listen to what the president actually says and how they manipulate it, right, you will see that the president is not white supremacist. He's not a white supremacist. And he actually denounces all white supremacy group, and he tells it like it is from not from the Republican side, but from the side of reality of what's really happening. And I'm going to explain that as we go through this clip. I'm going to play it out and I'm going to explain it. So listen closely. This is at the beginning when they're asked about white supremacy, about denouncing white supremacist groups. Listen.
You have repeatedly criticized. I have to answer his statement. You have repeatedly. No, you've been talking back and forth. He made a statement. I'm asking you. I would love to end it. Sir, I would love to end it. You know, if you want to switch seats, we could very quickly. We can do that. But I'm send in the National Guard. It would be over. There'd be no problem. Okay. But
I just want to say this: they cut it off right before the question to make the president look bad, like he's not trying to talk about white supremacy. But what he's doing is rebuttaling what he just talked crap about the president on. Okay, he said, "Oh, these cities of violence, you are stoking violence, right?" He said, "Dude, if we came into these places where the crazy Antifa and people have taken over a city, we could end that in like a half an hour with the National Guard." So that's what he's talking about, rebuttaling what he just said, right? But the commentators like in cahoots with him or something to make it sound like he's not trying to answer a question about white supremacy, that he's trying to dodge the question. But all he was doing was, hold on, let me get 5 seconds to rebuttal what he just said. That's what's happening here. So here we go.
I don't want to accept the National Guard. You have repeatedly criticized the vice president for not specifically calling out Antifa and other left-wing extremist groups. But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Listen, right here. Listen, because when you watch this on the actual debate, they don't show the faces up like this. When it was a regular debate, they show them like far away, like really far away, actually you see their whole body standing over here and the commentator right down here in the middle. They don't actually show their faces like this. This is the first time I've actually seen where they're close up on their faces when they're talking. So when you go back a few seconds ago and he's asking Trump the question, I want you to listen when he says, "Are you going to denounce white supremacy?" Listen really close at him. Watch his face and listen. Look at his mouth while he's talking, while the commentator's asking him the question. Listen real close.
To condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw.
Yeah, he said, yeah, and as we've totally.
Are you prepared to specifically do it? I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing. So
that's exactly right. He just said the reality. So I want to ask everybody that's watching my video right now, if anybody's watching, I hope there are a lot of liberals watching this, a lot of liberal Democrats. And I want to ask you 2 questions, okay? Not what, dude, just be honest. You don't even have, even if you want to lie about it and you say openly, yeah, dude, I'm going to totally disagree with your answer here. Just answer the questions in your head, okay? You don't even have to say it out loud, bud. I'm going to ask you 2 questions. And if you can't answer these properly, right, or if you can't be honest about your answers, then you know that you are brainwashed or you are knowingly lying to push an agenda for that the Democrats retain their power. Question number 1. Not on the internet, not on the news, not on TV, not where anybody's told you within a movie, with your own eyeballs in your own town. Have you actually seen, not hyped up like, oh my God, this person's being racist, but a real act of somebody in a KKK outfit, like with the hood and the hat and all this, and the weird outfit that the KKK wear, or a white supremacist white guy saying black people are garbage, that they call them all the racial slurs of N-word and all this, and they say they need to go back to Africa. Have you ever literally seen that in your town with your own eyeballs and you witnessed that happen? And even better than that, have you witnessed a crowd of KKK or white supremacists going through a town wrecking everybody's lives, going into the hood, burning down buildings, beating people up, lynching them, saying Black lives are garbage. Have you ever seen it? No, you never saw it. I'm going to get to my second question here in a second. So that's the reality of it. You have never seen that happen. It has never happened, bro. You with your, you've seen it on the internet, or you've seen it on TV where they blew it up with high emotions, or they show one little picture of it and be like, oh my God, the whole city's it's just magical, how they're just filled with white supremacist racists. Oh my God. But you've never seen it with your own eyeballs. You've never seen the KKK and a giant group going through a city saying, white power, white power. You've never seen it with your own eyeballs, and you cannot sit here and lie about it, bro. Just stop lying. Just stop lying. You've never seen it. You've never seen that. That's the first question. Have you ever seen that? No, you haven't seen that. It's a lie. Second question. You've never seen, so the first question is, have you ever seen white supremacists in a big crazy group going into the hood, burning down buildings, burning down stores, killing people, beating the hell out of them, lynching them in a tree? You've never seen that. Never in your lifetime have you seen that with your own eyeballs. Not something they sensationalize on TV or the internet. No, you have never seen it because it does not exist. It's not real, bro. Which leads me to the second question. Who do you see acting that way? Who do you see acting that way? The radical left socialist communist groups such as Antifa and Black Lives Matter that act like that. They are a militarized group that go into an area, all right? They're dominant. They're 90% white, 10% black. Look at the actual people that are in the groups of the crowd of people. 90% white, 10% black. They're crazy anti-government anarchists who are using the plight of the black people to be able to sow discord against the government. That's all that they're doing. They're using black people. And so the second question is, have you seen those crazy groups? Are those the ones that are going around burning down buildings, beating the hell out of people, shooting people dead in the streets, killing a black cop who was a retired black cop who was protecting a storefront? They killed that black cop. Where's Black Lives Matter on that, bro? Nowhere. They're nowhere because it's full of shit. Excuse my language. Sorry, Lord. It's crap, bro. They're lying to you. It's a trick. It's a game. So when he says, yes, I denounce all white supremacist groups, and he says, I'm going to show you something here in a minute, but he says, but everything I'm seeing is from you guys, dude. You don't see bands and groups of KKK members out there in the street acting crazy. You see the freaking Black Lives Matter and Antifa going mental and burning down buildings. That's what he just said here. So listen, he says, yes, I totally agree. I denounce all them, but I don't see that from KKK. I see that from you guys.
Are you prepared to specifically
do it?
I
would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Right here.
You want to call them? What do you want to call them? Give me a name. Give me a
white
name.
Supremacists and
white supremacists
and right
Proud Boys. Stand back and.
All right, right there. Now he's saying. Now they're trying to say right here, Trump sidesteps condemning white supremacy at debate. That's a lie, bro. So think about it. The Democrats want to push the idea that there are white supremacists all around that are trying to oppress black people or oppress Mexicans or whatever, like anybody that's not white, okay? So there's white supremacists out there. They're hidden in the shadows. But okay, and able to identify a problem, you have to see who it actually is. You can't just say, oh my God, there's some crazy, mysterious white supremacists out there hating on black people. Okay, who are they? We used to call them the Aryan Nation or the KKK. We know who they are. We can denounce them and we can fight against them. But just to say that there's this white racism, this mysterious, hidden in the shadows, we don't really know who they are. No, dude, that doesn't work. So he's saying, who do you want me to denounce? Who exactly are you talking about? It's not that white supremacy is like everybody has white supremacy. Who exactly are you talking about, bro? So who do you want me to denounce? He says, I'll denounce anybody that's white supremacy. That's what he just said. So he's saying, who is it that you want me to denounce? And he said something about bright boys or something. I don't even know what the heck that means. I guess that's like some supremacy people, white supremacy people. But that's what he's saying. He's saying, I totally denounce him. Back up out of here. That's what he says. Listen.
Would you like me to condemn Proud Boys? Stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left because...
See, he's smiling. He thinks it's a game. When is it that racial stuff is a game? Why are you laughing, bro? Like, why is that funny? Why is that funny? Can anybody tell me? Like, if there was real racism where people were being really oppressed, like for real, like with the Nazis and the Jews, why would you sit there and laugh about that, bro? It's not funny. Nothing about that conversation is funny. It just shows that they're making up a lie, bro. They're making up the idea that there's some shadowy, nameless, faceless white people out there hidden in the mix. That they're out there somewhere. This idea of the myth of white supremacy, it's garbage, bro. It's not real. Who are they? Bring them out. Who are you talking about, dude? All white people are not racist. I'd say majority of white people are not racist. I'd say almost every white person is not racist. They're not, bro. You're making up lies. If you look at the crowd of the people who act, are activists against racism, 90% to 90% to 100% of the crowd, that many are white people. So who are you talking about? It's not real. So it's garbage, bro. So he's trying to say, who exactly are you talking about? Because they want to keep the fog. The fog. It's not somebody we can fight. Like he didn't want to, him and Obama didn't want to say Islamic terrorism. They didn't want to say that. They didn't want to say ISIS is the one who's causing the problems. They wanted to say, this overall hatred. They didn't want to identify the enemy so you can destroy the enemy. That's what their idea is about racism too. They don't want to identify exactly who's being racist so that we can destroy that racism. They can't do that. They don't want to do that. They want to keep the situation, the problem there perpetually, so every 4 years they can come in and be like, we're here to save the day against this idea of racism, but you can't defeat what you cannot see. Like if you didn't know what the name of the coronavirus is, how are you going to defeat something you don't even know what it is? You cannot even identify where it's at or what. You can't make an action plan to defeat it if you don't even know anything about it, or who it is, or where it's coming from. You get what I mean? If a doctor's like, you got cancer, okay, where's the cancer at inside my body? I don't know, dude. It's mysteriously all over the place. We gotta hate this idea of cancer. No, dude, I need to know if you need to take out a piece of my stomach, or maybe cut the cancer out of my intestines, or do something, cut the cancer out of my lung or something. How are we gonna attack this problem? I don't know, because it's just in there somewhere, and we gotta defeat the idea. No, dude, we need to find out exactly where it is, so I don't die from cancer, dumbass. We need to fix the whole problem by identifying the problem and then eradicating the problem. So that's what he's talking about. Explain to me exactly who you want me to denounce. Saying that white supremacy exists but not giving evidence of where it's at and who it is, it don't help nobody, because you're not fixing any problems. You're just bitching about it forever. So that's what he's talking about. Joe Biden thinks it's funny. Let's laugh about it.
Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing. This is a left-wing problem.
White supremacist. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got it.
Not militia. That's what his FBI. His FBI director said.
Well, then,
listen.
No, we're done, sir. We're moving on to the next.
Listen.
That's not an idea.
Everybody in your...
He said when a baseball, he said Antifa is an idea. It's not a group, it's an idea. It's the overall idea of what we're talking about here. Just like Black Lives Matter is an idea. That's what they're trying to sell. No, it's a group of people going mental on you because you don't want to bow down to their idea of how black people are superior to white people and all this, and white people should be ashamed. That's what they're actually talking about. So it's a group of people doing that. He's saying it's an ideology. It's an idea. That Antifa is an idea. That's not an idea, bro. So he said, that the president said, so when you get hit over the head by a baseball bat, is that a baseball bat hitting you over the head, or is that an idea hitting you over the head? That's what he just said. And that's incredible, bro, because he defeats them with simple logic, like simple common sense.
It's not an idea.
Everybody in
Antifa
your
is
administration tells you the truth has a bad idea.
Can I tell you what?
You have no ideas.
Antifa is a dangerous,
All right,
radical
gentlemen,
group.
we're now moving on to the Trump and
You ought to be
Biden
careful with
records.
them. They'll overthrow you.
When a president
Yeah, do you know what he said? He said, you got to be careful with Antifa because they'll even overthrow you, dude, if you're not careful and you don't go along with their craziness. We know that to be true. What he just said is absolutely true. Because there was a mayor, right? There was a mayor or something like that. He was a young white guy. And the Black Lives Matter were forcing him to say in a giant group, oh, we got to defund the police. We got to get rid of the police. They handed the dude the microphone like the important Democratic mayor. And he said, guys, we can't defund the police. The whole crowd went mental. It's like, boo! And like forced him to leave his own event, dude. And they were all supposed to be in there like trying to get him reelected or something. They went mental on the dude. So Trump is actually saying it true. He denounced white supremacy. He condemned them. And then he said, but you know what? That's not who's causing the problems. It's the crazy-ass Democrat liberals with Black Lives Matter and Antifa who are burning down stores and looting stores and killing people and acting crazy. So that's what he's actually saying here.
I'm going to ask a question.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out.
So I saw on here, MSNBC, I saw them talking about it. And the black commentator said Trump stood up and said, if I don't win the way I want to win, I'm going to have white supremacists killing people in the street. And nowhere did you just hear about that exchange about white supremacy and denouncing it. Did Trump say if he didn't win, he was going to have white supremacists kill other people? That was never said anywhere in a debate, yet the black commentator said that that's what the president said. And you can clearly see that these liberal media outlets manipulate 1 minute of stuff. So I'm just going to play this out. It's already past the time, but I'm just going to play it out how they do like a little snippet like that, and then they'll manipulate a whole story around it, right? And see, they'll talk about it for like an hour, bro. It'll be like, oh, this is what really happened from that snippet of information. And I'll have 500 right there. Oh my God, there he was, dude. Right there. That's the dude right there. Hold on. I'm going to pause it. Right when it comes on to the dude. Oh my God, we don't care, bro. Keep going. That guy right there. That's the guy who said it. That's the guy right there. And it was the exact same. Dude, he's wearing the same outfit and everything. It had him. It was the white guy who's running the show, the host. He was right here on the second one. There was a black chick, really hot black chick, right here. And then there was a weird-looking white dude just sitting there like a statue. And he said it. He's the one that said that. That's so weird. I fast-forwarded and I saw the dude. It was the same background and everything. Because I remember, why does that dude, like a grown adult, have like a Green Lantern guy, like a cartoon character there? What is a Mayan head doing there? Like, what is that stuff in the background? So I was just thinking that because I remembered like that little action figure. I was like, why does a grown adult have an action figure in the background of his stuff? Like, that's what I was thinking as I was watching it. That's the guy right there. I don't know who he is, but that's the guy, bro. And he said it on MSNBC on, The Beat, the show The Beat. And he said, he's the one that said, Trump got up and said, if I don't get my own way with the election, I'm gonna have white supremacists killing people in the streets. Like, I was shocked. Like, that's really how you're gonna brainwash people to hate Trump? You can't defeat him on any of his policies. He did opportunity zones within low-income housing areas for black people and minorities. He did criminal justice reform, getting black people out of prison for being unjustly sentenced. He did the best economy probably in human history. He rebuilt our military. He helped veterans. He did like 500 things. You cannot beat him on policy. He beat the hell out of ISIS. They don't even exist anymore. And you can't do anything about it. You can't beat him on policy. So the only thing you can do is make believe that he's a racist of some kind. When he literally just he denounced all the racists. And he said, the real craziness is happening with you guys, with your crazy groups of Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Everyone loves black people. Everyone, even if you don't like black people, because of the popular culture of, yo, man, every rap song is, oh, I want to kill people, I'm going to shoot them up. You don't think I'm the best, I'm going to come through and kill your whole family. I'm the greatest rapper, I have my 50 hoes, my 50 side chicks. Like, oh, I just want to wreck you, I just want to sell drugs and be a pimp and have everything. That's what they talk about. I'm the greatest. If you don't believe me, I'll come and I'll shoot you down with me and my homies. Like, that's in every single one of their songs. So obviously people are like, dude, who likes that garbage-ass music? You know what I mean? Like, who wants to hear that in every song? How you're the boss and you're a millionaire and you got hoes and you kill everybody that opposes you? Who wants to hear that? Nobody wants to hear that, okay? So obviously it's not racist to be against stuff like that. But if you hate black people just solely because they're black, that's racist. And if you're a black person, you hate white people simply because they're white and you have misconception that they might be racist, even though you have no evidence of it, then you are being racist. It's simple as that. So don't fall for any of it, guys. It's all a lie, bro. So the Democrats get to retain their power by getting your vote by having emotionalism because they can't defeat Trump in any other way. It's all lies that they're selling. Be smart and watch out for crap like that, let me tell you. Okay? Jesus loves you guys. Be smart about it. Don't be brainwashed. Ask the questions. Research it for yourself. Jesus loves you. So do I. Have an amazing day and bless King Jesus. None of these crazy people are trying to brainwash, okay? Bye.